People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed.
Nigeria, Mohammed Ford is angry, said this time justice must be served. And Donald Trump is angry as regards he said the Nigerian government are not doing anything as regards the insistence on the continuous killing of innocent people in Nigeria. What is really going on as regards the insecurity in Nigeria? This is becoming annoying, and they say nnamdikanu are terrorists. What is your take as regards this?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's annoying to say that nnamdikanu and the Samonepa are terrorists. I think federal government under Muhammad Buhari is a terrorist. Do you know that? Why? Because Buhari allowed bandits, Boko Haram and Saru, killer headers to invade Nigeria and the Mahmuda, and the Buhari administration did not do anything to reduce them or to bring anybody to justice since inception of this various terrorist organization. One. So it is very annoying and appalling for this administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu to say that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist and nnamdikanu is a terrorist when Tinubu has gone to France to enjoy himself while 30 people lost their life this weekend, totally 112. And Donald Trump is annoyed. The United Nations is beating their chests over what is going on in northeastern Nigeria, where many civilians just lost their life like that, and Nigerian president is enjoying his leave in France. I'm trying to tell you that Simon Ekpa is not terrorist, nnamdikanu is not terrorist. Instead, we know that the state of insecurity in Nigeria is getting out of hand. So how could you tax somebody that is not perpetrating terrorism, terrorists, while people are killing, dying, buying people in the north? Do you know how many that lost their life this weekend? Many civilians were killed. So let me tell you, nnamdikanu is agitating for emancipation of Biafra. Nobody could hold him for that. Likewise, some Ekpa, far be it from terrorism. They are not. Instead, the government, this current government, you can see the behavior of the government officials, public office holders, ranging from the Senate president down to the last man, the way they funding themselves, their pocket, their interest, their offshore accounts, while Nigerians are just dying of economic excruciation. Let me tell you, these people economically are committing economic terrorism. The whole public office holders, disgruntled elements, politicians, they are the ones that are committing financial economic terrorism. Then again, when it involves human life, that is when we call it act of arsonism, terrorism. Terrorists that waste human lives, Oga, is largely found taking place in this administration and the previous administration of Muhammad Buhari. So let me tell you, Trump is annoyed. Antonio Guterres, the current Secretary General of the United Nations, is annoyed because of the levels of Christians in their large populations dying in Nigeria, north, northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest, and Nigerian politicians are just busy taking holidays in France, in America, all over the globe, enjoying themselves. I'm telling you that they are the ones that are perpetrating terrorism in Nigeria, not Simon Ekpa, not Mazen Nnamdi. Yes, it has degenerated to the level that we should ask Nuhu Ribadu questions. How come about he's not securing the whole country? Nuhu Ribadu should be questioned. Nuhu Ribadu was the former EFCC chairman. Why giving him NSA? He's not securing everybody.
Is it that he's not capable?
No, he's not capable.
Or
People are dying.
Fulani
is killing everybody. See, I'm not I'm not excluding Southwest. In Southwest here, Fulani are killing farmers, Yoruba farmers. Yoruba farmers are dying in their large number. Look at Ondo Forest, invaded by bandits, terrorists. Look at Kwara Forest, invaded by Mahmuda. Didn't you know that Mahmuda and the Ansaru leader wanted by United Nations and USA? Don't you know that they were arrested in Kwara State? Do you know how many people they pied? These alive and unalived. Many Kwara people, and Kwara people are from Southwest. So it is interwoven. It's happening in the West, it's happening in the East, happening in the North, in the South, everywhere. Didn't you see when Bayelsa raised alarm? that they have come to Bayelsa land. They formed vigilantes and groups, armed struggling groups in the Niger Delta region now, looking for Fulani headers. They are everywhere in Nigeria, my brother. The people that are orchestrating terrorism across Nigeria are going freely, moving freely, supported, sponsored and funded by Sadwan of Sokoto, who is giving them every support they needed, calling Christians infidel. So Christians are infidels because they are not wasting people's blood.
To say anything?
He's not coming out to say anything because he knows about it. He knows about it, and he was on the run last week. Have we forgotten when they invaded his palace? They actually spy him. He left. He escaped. And many were killed in his palace. They kidnapped many emirs now. So that's why you see what turns around, goes around. It has now come to Sadwana. Sadwana took off. He picked race. So that's why I'm telling you that it is interwoven and we should call spade a spade. The people that are responsible for insurgency in Nigeria, insecurity that has actually got billions of naira in recent time for procurement of arms, was caused by the northern region. The elites, the key state actors, the elites, the intellectual in the north, in Arabic education and so on and so forth, are responsible for Islamization evangelism that brings about killings by headers, Boko Harams, bandits, and so on and so forth in the north. The north should be questioned. And they are the one that will provide solution to insecurity in the north. They know about it, they form it, they sponsor it, they fund it. That's why the information that is coming from UAE is very, very tangible, sensible, and substantiated enough to nail the elites in the north.
But a lot of people have said now this is happening, and the president, the last time he went to France and UK, he spent 19 days. And now this time again, some people are saying this: if Tinubu is not capable, let him step down, because you cannot be in France going to UK, and they're even hiding his medical, condition presently. And the likes of Onanuga, they said the former Namibia president that died, at least Namibia know of his health condition. Do you not think at time, Tinubu, and his government, because that was, he said we continue for Buhari stop. That was how Buhari was traveling out for medication. Do you not think if they're not capable, let them, resign?
Let me help you. He's medically incapacitated, and he should have done the needful. The Fulani actually has seen that Tinubu is ailing. He's ailing and rapidly aging, and the repercussion and the implications of aging as a result of senility. With aging, there comes various sickness, and the term is called senility. So this time around, medically, he's not qualified to take care, to to captain the affairs of the country, because there's much tension, pressure, going on right now. He could not pick the whole phone calls. It's not good to preside over that office of Asu Rock, picking calls from America, Canada, Europe, Asia. Only you, at least, attending to all these calls could connote to much dilemma, pressure, and the tensions. That's why you see that he just zoomed out of the country, went to France, where he, went for medical attention. So what we are saying is that he's not qualified. Yes, and they should come out and table it to us that, look, this man is not okay. So that's why we are still reiterating that what happened to Yaradua. There was a time Yaradua actually threw the trowel. He threw the trowel and went to Germany for treatment. He threw the trowel and went to Saudi Arabia for treatment. And I'm telling you, it is the right time that this man actually do that. That's it.
Should you hand over to Shetima?
No.
Are you scared?
No.
Because I've never handed. I never 10 times travel, just like Obari hand over to Oshibanjo. Is it that you don't trust him? Hand over to Shetima. He has never. Everybody is complaining that. At least hand over. Deputy.
Listen to me, Mr. Correspondent. Listen. There was never a time Muhammad Buhari handed over to Yemi Oshibanjo. No, he handed over to Abba Kyari. So this time around, if Tinubu failure to hand over to Shetima, it means Chefumi Kemi Chefue. Me chefu, me fu. When I do you, you do me. When you do me, I do you. God no go vex. No. Like. This time around, Shetima is not acting in acting capacity. It is Chei, Bayon Onoga, and so on and so forth. That is one good turn that deserves another. That is what the North did to Yemi Osinbajo, and the West is trying to do it back to the North. They are trying to balance the equation so that we should correct that kind of anomaly in our political system. So what I'm saying is medication, if not well certified by medical professionals in regard of the kind of condition we found Mr. President in right now, it is called incapacity, incapacitated, meaning the second person, the person that deputizes him to step in, as you said, Shetima. But we are not doing it because North is often denying us that. So the South is trying to deny the North that as well. That's I'm not blaming Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Whosoever he handed over, if not Shetima, I'm not trying to say he has done wrong thing. It was the North that actually did it first. So we have seen a president that is not capable this time around. Many people are dying in the North. That's why Donald Trump is annoyed, and the United Nations themselves. Many people are dying in the North, especially the Christians and the civilians, and Tinubu left everybody in that kind of dreadful situation and jettisoned to faraway France. How do we say it? It is insensitivity. A government that is not sensitive to the well-being of the citizen could only behave the way this current administration behaves.
The Fulani must know that Nigeria does not belong to them. Enough of all this shenanigans. How can a particular tribe be acting as if the Nigerian space and the Nigerian system belongs to them? We must cut off this menace and this shenanigan. We've seen most persons who have refused to come out and speak their mind just because they are scared of the Fulanis. If today is your first time of watching, please kindly like this channel, subscribe on this platform, like the videos, share, comment for more political discourse. We need to tell the Fulanis the truth that the Nigerian system and the Nigerian space does not belong to them alone. We've had so many Fulanis acting as if this entire space belongs to them. But I want to tell you that enough of all this shenanigans, enough of this nonsense. How long can we be under contraction? How long can we be enslaved because we claim to be in a country fighting for one Nigeria? The Fulani military has migrated from the foot of Jelo Island, and now the conquest is driving heavily towards them with the mindset that Nigeria belongs to them. But I can tell you with every conviction that until we come out and call a spade, these people will not turn against this their shenanigan, this their nonsense. It is becoming too unbearable that the particular tribe believes nobody can hurt them. That the particular tribe believes the unity of Nigeria is tied to them. That the particular tribe believes without them, nobody dares go anywhere. And I don't blame them. I blame the system that have given them that power for them to continue in this menace. I blame the system who gives them pardon, who grant them amnesty, even in the midst where things ought to have been called a spade. That is the current place we tend to find ourselves now. And now, every now and then, the Fulani militias are buying people on a daily basis. Just because of the negligence of the government. Just because we have a failed state, and just because the government itself is not ready to take responsibilities. If they are ready to take responsibilities, the foreign militaries will not be given that such enormous power to act as if they own the country. They will be given such enormous power to act as if without them Nigeria cannot survive. It is high time we should call a spade and tell them the truth that these people migrated from the Futajelo Island, from the Sahel place down to Nigeria, and now these people have so become a menace into the Nigerian space. It has become a problem ravaging every nooks and crannies of the society. A major menace that the government has failed to even address the issue. And now the problem is now waxing, is now degenerating on every now and then. But the question is, how long can we continue to manage this menace? How long can we continue to deceive ourselves in all of this? How long? And all of these are the attributes of a failed state. All of these are the attributes of a failed state. Because Nigeria as it stands has shown that nothing and nothing can work. When you say the Biafra should go, you say no. Let the Yorubas go, you say no. You see how the effrontery to believe that you own this country. You see how the effrontery to believe that one Nigeria belongs to you. My brother, you need to bury your face in shame. You need to bury your face in shame. Because as it stands now, nothing can work in the country. Nothing is working in the country. We are in a state. We are in a state where everyone is trying to save their life. Because to me, we've seen it all. We've seen it all. And it's not working. And it's not working. That is the current state of the nation. That is the current state where the people tend to find themselves because of the failed system, because of the failed government. It is now crippling him. It is now crippling him into the system. It is now crippling him into the system. And we see leaders who cannot come out and speak their mind. We've seen leaders who cannot come out and speak up when the Nigerian state is in a total chaos. We've seen leaders who cannot speak now that the country is in a total mess down. For the question is how long can we continue to remain in this contraption called one Nigeria? How long can we be fooled? How long can we continue in this mess? The country that is not working. A state of the nation that is full of lies, deceits, and propaganda. The question is, how long can we continue like this? If today is the first time of watching this kind of like this channel, like this video, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you so much.